In this section, I'm going to show you the benefits of registering. When you've registered, you can make plant lists, plants that I have and plants that I want. You can then see which plants you have that need pruning and how and when to do it. Plus, you can add notes and print those with images. To start with, I'm going to have a look at the plants that I have list. So this list is relevant to my garden, and obviously your list will be relevant to your garden. Now this section is very useful because you can start to plan the colour. So you've got colour and interest in spring, summer and autumn and winter. So how you can do that is you simply pick on any month, see which plants I've got. So these are my plants in February, so you can see it's rather sparse. But let's say it would be quite nice to have maybe a pink flower to go with these ones here. It's very simple. You just go into the search plant database and then put in February and put in pink flower. I'll show you how to do that in just a second. But I just want to see which plants I've got in June. So here we are. They're all listed. If a plant has died, you can very simply delete it from your list, so you can keep your plant list up to date with the relevant plants that you have. And let's have a look in November, which I'm sure there's very few plants. But there's an amazing number of plants with winter colour. It could be bark or berries. And again, you can very simply look in the search plant database. I'll just have a look for plants in February, see what plants I've got in there. Which plants there are available. So it's found 671. But let's have a look at one with a pink flower. So this will narrow it right down. But that's just what I want because I'm looking for a pink flower in February. So we found some interesting plants here. Right, well, there's anticipation. Camellia anticipation, that looks nice. Here's a brief description. You can have a look at the attributes. See, it likes partial shades. Yes, that's just the area I was looking for. Those are the soil types, period of interest. So you might think, yep, I like that. Now, if you've got it in your garden already, you could add it to your plants that you have. Or in this case, I'm going to add it to plants that I want. So just click on there, and it's now been added to my plants that I want list. So let's have a look. So these are all my plants that I want. And there it is, it's been added. Now, I don't sell plants, so you will need to either source them online or in a garden centre. This list is very useful if you're going to the garden centre because you can print it out with the photographs with the Latin and common name. Now, when I've bought the plant, let's say I've managed to buy this anticipation, and I don't want it on my wants list, I want it on my as list. So just click there, and it's been added to the plants that I have. So just to check on that, so let's have a look at plants that I have. Let's have a look in February, see if it's in there, and there we go. So I can now build up a nice colourful garden in spring. When your plants are added to your list, you can then see which plants you have that need pruning. So you simply click on here. These are all my plants. So let's have a look to see what needs pruning in February. Show those ones. So this is relevant to me, just my plants that need pruning in February. So here we are, we've got Clematis Bees Jubilee. Can't remember how to prune that one, so open up the plant main page. Because I don't like labels on my plants, I keep a record of where it's planted. So this one I know it's the Clematis by the front gate. See how to prune it. And here we go, it's telling me to leave some of the old wood because it's going to flower first on the old wood and then it'll send up healthy new growth for next year. So that's all very reassuring. Let's have a look at another plant that needs pruning. Right, Clematis Prince Charles. What do I need to do with Prince Charles? So again, where is it? Because when you come to prune, it won't be in flower. And like me, if you haven't got labels, you might forget which plant it is. So I know this one is growing over the arch by the greenhouse. And I made a note, they look great, flowered well, plus the bees loved it. So let's see how to prune that one. So I know it's the right one, and this one I prune right hard back because it flowers on this year's healthy new growth. And by pruning, you're putting all the energy into healthy new growth and flowers, which is basically what you want. So I've got the confidence that I know how to prune this Clematis and my other plants in February. Let's choose another month to see what needs pruning. Let's click on March. So here we are. Now, these Jubilee and Prince Charles are also in March. If I hadn't printed them in February, I could still do it in March without any problem. Let's have a look at Salix. What do I do with this one? And there we are. Tells you just what to do. With the notes, you can add as much information as you want in here. So if you're a garden designer, you could then print out a note for your client and print it out with a photograph. You can choose which photograph you want. Or if you're a student, you can print out information and give that to your teacher. If you want to have a look at your plants, just the plants you've written notes to, you just click on here and they're listed. And if you want to add further information, it's very easy to do. You just click on the plant, open up the notes, you want to edit your note and say print whatever you want and then update it. So I hope you found that useful. Thank you very much.